So here is my 38-week belly. From the side. Thank you, Cece.
Yeah.
From the front. And from the other side. There I am. It says the force is strong with this one. Little baby boy feet. Got this on Zulily. Hi YouTube, Anna here. I am here to film my 38-week bump date. That's right. Yeah. So I forgot to tell you last week that my husband gave me this big surprise. In the morning, he let me sleep in, which was awesome. And then I came into the playroom when he was watching Cece, and he's like, I'm not going to tell you anything other than you have a surprise visitor coming at like 10:30 or something. I was like, okay. And he said, you know, dress presentable, do your makeup, whatever. And so I was like, okay. So I did, and I thought, like, maybe it's a surprise baby shower. Normally you don't have baby showers for the second one. That's the eye. Oh, okay. And I was really excited, and then we were like starving, so we were like, oh, let's go eat breakfast. So we left, and as we were coming home, I was like, are there gonna be pictures? Like, should I do my hair? And he's like, that's up to you. And I was like, okay. So this surprise visitor, I was thinking, probably has seen me. That's the mouth. She's playing with her Mr. Potato Head over there. Has probably seen me in worse shape. So I was like, maybe Nona and Pop are coming to surprise us. I don't know why, but like that's where my mind went. I'm like, they've seen me at my worst and beyond. So like I don't really need to do my hair. Yeah, is it the mouth or the nose? Oh, okay. And so I was just sort of thinking that, or like maybe my best friend was coming over and we were gonna have like a little girls spa day or something, I don't know. So I didn't do my hair, and then I was like, oh crap, I need to clean. So I went downstairs and I like cleaned the bathrooms, and I was like, or the bathroom downstairs, and I'm like, you know, if this is a person coming over, they're probably gonna use the bathroom, and I don't want them to see how filthy the house is. Yeah, it's a little lightsaber.
Mom.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, he needs a hand first. Hand. So my surprise visitor came, and it was a surprise maternity shoot. So one of my good friends that I met while I was working in special education, she takes photos, and so she did my maternity shoot here at the house. So it was really cool and awesome. And then I was like, oh, I have homeless hair, which looks a lot like this. I didn't do anything to it. Oh well, I don't care. At least I had makeup on. Here I just have some like eyebrow filler and some mascara, and I'm good. So whatever. I still haven't seen the pictures, but I'm really excited to get them back. Currently my mood, like pretty much all last week, was I am over this. Like, I want the baby to come. I am kind of getting sick of being pregnant, which is so weird. I don't know if it's like this because I have a toddler and she's very active, but I don't know. I didn't feel this way with Cecilia. When I was pregnant with her, I was like, I could stay pregnant forever. This is great. But now, like, I'm just hurting. My hips are hurting all the time. My back is hurting all the time. My feet. It's a lot more painful this time around towards the end. So I'm kind of over it. I also got a a free breast pump through my insurance. I got the Spectra S2, which I showed you guys in my house tour. I did just a brief search of like the Medela breast pump versus Spectra, and they were comparing the hospital grade Spectra, or hospital grade Medela pump Symphony to the Spectra S2 and the Spectra S1. So I was like, oh, it's not even comparable to the free one that I would get. So the suction was better. Yeah, and that's really, like, since I have PCOS, breastfeeding can be sometimes an issue. And I had to pump after every session with Cece to get my supply in and all this stuff. So I got the Spectra S2 last week. I haven't used it, but I have started leaking. Yay! So I think that if I do start pumping, I will have a good amount of colostrum stored to give the baby. It sort of started with like achiness in the chest region, and then so they were sore, and then I noticed at night I could like hand express a few drops, and now I can hand express in the morning and at night. Just a little bit, a few drops. So that's exciting. I wasn't even trying to like hand express or do anything like that with Cecilia. I was under the impression that since I have high prolactin, and prolactin is what you need in order to produce milk, that I would have this like crazy oversupply, and I like breastfeeding wouldn't be an issue for me. And it really, really was an issue to get it established with Cecilia. It took me 3 weeks of supplementing with formula, having latch issues, not producing milk. I was on 30 or 40 supplements, herbal supplements a day. Yeah, just to get my milk established. So I don't want that to happen again, and I'm happy I got the breast pump, and I'm leaking already. I'm happy about that. Yeah, and I guess the last thing that I'll leave you with is I am incredibly anxious about the hurricane that is hitting Florida. We lived in Florida for 4 years while my husband went to graduate school and got his PhD. And so, but we own a home in Tallahassee, and I'm not like worried about the actual home being destroyed or anything. The renters, I'm sure, have evacuated. Oh, thank you. Yeah, there you go. But I'm anxious for all of my friends that I've made, or my former student workers that still live there. I mean, I don't think they're students anymore. They're, you know, living their lives. But anyway, so I'm just like really anxious. And I was up for like 2.5 hours last night just thinking about worst case scenarios, and yeah, anyway, so I'm really anxious about that. I'm really worried. I'm not sleeping well. Yeah, I'm kind of hoping that I can get myself distracted enough to sort of sleep well tonight. We'll see how that works. I forgot to say in my last update that I got my cervix checked at my last appointment, and I was almost 1 centimeter dilated. So things are changing, which is really exciting. And I started evening primrose oil. So anyway, just wanted to add that. Bye guys. So anyway, that is my 38-week bump date, and I will see you guys for my 39-week bump date next weekend. Bye guys.